Hi folks, Ed Chin here, professional guide and owner of All About Adventure Excursions. Hey, just wanted to share with you a real quick tip on how to get set up for fishing. I know some folks might think the fishing is really complicated, but we try it here. I'm going to show you how to get started really easy with some real simple techniques and some tips on what kind of gear to get. First thing is a rod and reel combo. This is a very basic rod and reel bait caster combo here. Next is our tackle box. Tackle box is a very simple box, just a Plano organizer here. It's just a simple plastic box here. And our fishing tackle is very basic. What we're going to talk about today is some real simple techniques to get you started for trout fishing. We're going to start off with some hooks. We have some pre-snelled hooks right here. And these are size 6 hooks, but you can use anything 6 or smaller, so size 6, size 8, size 10. Comes with snap swivels, so a package of snap swivels here. Some egg sinkers, and these egg sinkers are special because they have a hole that goes through the center of them. And then if you wanted to fish from the surface, some bobbers. These are 1-inch bobbers, and then are all important bait. 2 different types of baits for trout fishing you can use. You can use power bait, which comes pre-cut in these little nuggets here, and you can just put a little nugget on your hook, or you can use our handy dandy night crawler here, and this is an example of a worm here. And always a natural bait always is an option for you as well. So to get set up in fishing here on this, it's a very simple technique. What I'm going to do here is we're going to thread the line through each one of the guides all the way through. Once I have the line through the guides, I'm going to start off by first thing is putting my weight on. And with the egg sinker here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread the line through the middle of the weight, and it's going to slide freely on the line. Okay, really easy to go. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to attach a snap swivel here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it with what we call a fisherman's knot. So I'm going to thread it through the eye. I'm going to make 6 twists with the line, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to take this little end that I've created here, and I'm going to run it through the loop, the first loop, and I've created a second loop. I'm going to run it through the second loop again, and I'm just going to pull it snug tight here. So what I'm going to do is it's just going to pull right down, give it a little tug, check it. So now that my knot's tight on there, I have my scissors or my multi-tool, just cut off that excess end, and that's okay. You can leave a little end like that, that's fine. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to attach the hook. These snap swivels have a little clasp on the end, and I can take these snelled hooks that have a loop, and I'm going to attach the loop through the snelled end, just like so, and I'm going to close the snap by clipping it on, and it's got a little catch there. It's going to close it tight, and so right there, I'm ready for fishing, just like so. So I've got my weight attached, which is loose, I've got my swivel, and I've got my hook. And now I can attach my bait. I can use one of these nuggets, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nugget and just put it right in through the hook and thread it on. Or I can fish with my natural bait. If you like playing with worms, all I'm going to do is I'm going to thread the hook through the worm's nose there, and then I'm going to do a little twist on him and just get him on the hook so he's connected. So I can have him, he can be balled up like that. It doesn't have to be super straight. But that's a simple way right there to fish from the bottom for trout fishing. Now if I wanted to fish from the surface and the fish are on the top, all I have to do is add my bobber. So after I have my weight and my hook all set up, all I can do is measure up maybe a foot or so, and I can play with variation of depth. Attach the bobber like so, and now I have a rig that I can fish from the bottom as well as I can fish from the top. So when I want to fish from the bottom, I take the bobber off, no bobber. When I fish from the top, I can fish from the top with a bobber. So that's a real simple way to get you set up to take your kids out or take your grandkids out, get started in fishing or get back to fishing again, really inexpensive. If you have any questions or are interested in booking a trip with me out there, feel free to reach out to me at my website at aaaexcursions.com. Email me at aaaexcursions@gmail.com, and we can talk fishing all day long. Again, thank you for your time. Appreciate you tuning in.